Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the 1K World Cup 2024. We've had a stunning finals weekend. Last match, United Kingdom, United States 18. 6-5 went to tiebreaker. A true nail-biter of a match. You should go watch the VOD for that if you haven't already. It was truly a roller coaster of emotions. But we are done with finals. We are here for something much more grander. It's in the name. It is the Grand Finals Showcase. I am your commentator and tournament host, Jaye, and I'm joined by fellow Australian player, competitor, commentator, captain, and also former joke mapper, Sparxe, joining me here for this showcase. How are you going, my good sir?
Hi guys, I'm here too. I'm doing just fine. I'm excited to see what I'm gonna have to play.
Yeah, that's true. We've got 3 teams left. We've got our seed 1, 2, and 5, Japan, Australia, A, and United Kingdom respectively. And we've got a killer map pool for them to duke it out on. Before we begin with the wheels, it is now a best of 13, first to 7. This means the pool size will increase by 2. But we will not be seeing an increase to the rice pool. We will still be seeing only 4 rice maps. And we have a bunch of hard maps here, so let's get it underway, because we're going to be here for a while if I keep chatting.
A lot of joke-free maps.
Anything you're looking forward to. Oh my god, so
okay.
wrong. The Blender Man will not appear. Yeah, I love you too, man. This is a Joke 2 burst map. This is 200 BPM, I believe, and this is very hard, but also kinda tame for burst maps.
It's the dark, but way easier.
It's the dark but easy. I will concede that. That's pretty good. That is going to be.
So we don't need the dark anymore. Thank you.
Pick number 2.
Cocked again.
Blender Man did not appear a second time. We're gonna have Tompet.
Like, very good map.
This is I believe this is like the highest star rating map in the best of joke pack. That's not Ikaruga.
I think it was
it's
the
either
hardest rice of joke 2.
Very hard, very fun. And moving on, joke 3. Oh, it's your favorite map of all time, Crystal Dimension,
no.
Doublet Hell.
This is very hard.
This is very hard. It's also only like 4.2 stars or 4.4 stars. It's like, basically, don't watch the star rating, it's a lie.
Not real.
And so far we've had no clashes of different types of rice maps, so that's good.
That one was like a slower one, so good spread so far.
Rice forwards,
Okay.
not.
No,
Oh! The
Zombie Sunset.
The Joke 1 map, Zombie Sunset. Nice to see a bit of Joke 1 rep. This is also a classic. This is also a banger song that's appeared across Mania, across Taiko.
Yeah, very good for joke 1 as well.
Wow, look at all the difficult stuff we avoided on this wheel. No Dark, no Embrace, no Blender Man twice, no Shannon
Unfortunately, no
Zero.
Shannon. I look forward to Shannon.
Alright, so let's kick it off with Rice 1, which is going to be I Love You by So from Grand Finals of Joke 2. This is a bursty map. I would actually say this is a very nice successor to Disorder, which we had a few weeks ago. It definitely has that similar sort of vibe to it, only this one is 4.7 stars pretty much. And not mapped by Tsubasa 2.
Yeah, important to note.
Nah, he's the GOAT. I'm throwing shade, but for what reason?
If I didn't know, I would say this was a Tsubasa 2 map.
I'm pretty sure I made this in a day
bursts.
as well. I don't know what was going on through my head. But yeah, very, very simple rice. The first chorus is like pretty chill for bursts actually. I would actually say that this is, like, compared to what we could have rolled, this is probably one of the tamer maps.
Yeah.
Actually, I think the whole rice pool was pretty tame,
The
relatively speaking.
167 plats at 200 BPM are a bit hard though, so you do need the speed for that. Especially when it's like a 7 plat and then a 4 plat after.
OD6, we're chilling, we're chilling. No, we win this one, as the lads say. Also love me some rice maps that exceed 1k notes. Very fun.
Yeah, despite being only... oh, it's like a mid-length map.
It's 2.5 minutes with like a break in the middle.
A lot of triplets in a row.
Guitar versus piano, back for a vengeance. Jeez man, I just remember Miming and Cydosis playing on this like it was yesterday.
Yeah. Back when this map was like considered really hard.
I'm pretty sure at least one of them FC'd it in match as well.
I think they like both have seeded separately, but I don't think they ever did it at the same time.
Yeah, because it was the bracket reset. You might be right on that one. That was exciting. That's Rice 1. That's basically Disorder 2. That's probably pretty easy, to be honest. It's a nice introduction to the Grand Finals.
Comparatively.
And then we get this, which is not easy, but there are some cracked players out there, and because this is in the love set, there's some cracked scores visible to the public. So I'm very scared for this one.
Yeah, the main thing to watch out for here are just the 1-apes.
Fun fact, this is also like
and the Longrus.
This is also like your best Rice map still? Question mark? I think so.
I don't know if like Joke 3 topped it, probably, but like it's up there.
I mean, you did make Nyarlathotep's Dreamland, which is like probably one of the best stream maps we've ever had. They're normally hard to get right. That one really goes. Also, fun mapping fact for anyone that doesn't know, all the LNs here are mapped to the guy breathing in. You'll never unhear it now.
He breathes a lot.
It's so funny.
Alright, coming up to the best section of the map, the chorus.
Pump it up!
Yeah, you got the consecutive 1-6 on like offbeats every like,
the only sin of this chart is it's OD 5.5, so there's going to be like ridiculously high accuracies across the board. Actually, this is going to kind of be similar to Rice 2 that we had in finals, in that I reckon this is going to be a very highly competitive chart.
I can see this being like an ACK map for some teams.
It's 4.75 stars, but it's an ACK map. So true. Very fun, very cool. Love you, Getty. But let's get on with the ball. Let's move to Rice 3. I'm excited for this one because this was very uncommon in Joke 3. No one wanted to pick it. And, well, I mean, no one might want to pick it again, but I mean, we'll see. This map is like, it looks very easy, but it's not. It's also OD8, so you cannot slouch on these doublets.
Yeah, you can try to manip it, but it won't go very well.
I reckon you could FC. I reckon most players that are still in a tournament could FC this comfortably, but with good ACK, now that's a different story.
Even FCing this is really hard. Like, it is so easy to trip up. And
oh
like,
my god,
it's
they're not doublets.
165 BPM,
It
which is
triples
like
now.
kind of fast for this kind of like super technical stuff. Like if this was like 150, maybe it would be like a little more doable, but 165 is so hard for this.
Nah, it's just one stream. What are you talking about? It's easy to FC. It's so wow. This is also 1100 combo. So I had no idea how this map was made. Like, I opened it in editor, and my first thought was, I have no idea what to do.
You didn't hear the doublets. Only I can hear the doublets.
I didn't have the vision. I didn't nass it up, as the kids say.
This part is so messed up.
The doublets are offhand, it's so stupid. Taiko players that are one-hand dominant absolutely in shambles right now. It's still going.
One-hand doublets were created by God. Offhand doublets were created by the devil.
Thank you, Commander Video and Super Meat Boy and some other doobies.
Among others.
I am so happy that for Rice 4 we have Zombie Sunset. Truly a classic. Out of all the Rice one-shots, no Daiuchu stage, no II, no Embryo, no Endymion. Although that one might not have been Grand Finals, I don't actually remember. I think that was just Finals. Instead we got Zombie Sunset. Banger! 3.5 minutes OD10, poggers. So Gate of Doom was also a joke one map in Rise 4 that was OD10, but it was too easy, so hopefully this one makes picking Rise 4 a little more shifty for the teams, a little more undesirable.
I like how Rise 4 has just been the joke one map.
Yeah, Joke 1 definitely has some, I wouldn't really call them charts, I'd call them experiences, but this one luckily gets the title of both. It is both a chart and an experience.
Also an experiment.
And also a very damn good song.
Yeah. Overall, I do think we got a pretty easy Rice pool.
I mean, Blenderman is harder than every Rice we picked. Shannon's is harder than every Rice we picked.
Aside from...
The Dark is harder than every Rice we picked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do actually think we rolled on the lower end for the Rice. But you know, we still had 12 other maps to get through. Hey, do you like the background of this map, by the way?
It's nice.
Yeah, do you know where it came from?
No.
Because I can confirm it absolutely did not come from the Mania set, and it absolutely did not come from the Taiko set.
Isn't
the
that like...
Because both of
them also like a sunset?
Yeah, they're... So, the Taiko map is like a really like deep red sunset, and then the Mania one is like the Adventure Time treehouse. But the thing is, both of those backgrounds were custom made to embed the mapper into them, so I couldn't use it. So here we go, a little bit of a funky section here. And because all the notes are white, it's a little bit ambiguous with how long some of these patterns are.
You actually have to count.
Oh no.
So glad that's not like just a big burst.
Joke 1 mapping truly was easy. Oh, this is all on blue ticks as well. That's so disgusting to act on OD10. Oh my god, a 1-6. A 1-6 in Joke 1? Map ahead of its time.
Oh, another one.
Oh, another one. Oh, crazy.
Like,
Oh, that noise is so good.
oh, another burst.
Nice string here. Why does
Two
this string
1-6
suck?
bursts.
Ew.
Wow.
The ending was originally LN and it was like that for like 30 seconds. It was very silly. Anyway, that's the Rice pool. It's cool. I'm actually very happy with that. And here's the LN pool where we shall now begin crying.
Oh, this already looks a lot harder.
And guess what? We're going to pick 3 of them. We are not in the 2 LN stage anymore. We now have 3 LN. So Operator, spin the wheel.
It really isn't an
LN1.
easy one here.
What is it going to be? Oh my god, it's going to be Clover, isn't it? Yes! The
That's the
highest
hardest one up away
the
first.
highest star rating LN map of all joke time. Clover, 5.00 stars. MWC 4K 2023 OS original by Commissar. I believe that one's 154 BPM, so that one's spicy. Alright, if that's how it opens, I don't know how number 2 and number 3 are gonna go.
It only
Oh
gets
my
easier
god,
from
Masha
here.
Shoot? Okay.
Oh,
The Snail's House
another
song
joke
from
free.
this one's also like OD8, at my request. My bad, guys. I think that's the lowest star rating one that's on here. Maybe Alpha Centauri is, actually, but... speaking of which, let's not roll that. Oh my god, it's going to be...
Let's go, picture.
Oh my god. So, oh my goodness. Okay, pictured is perfect. That's what it's going to be. This is hard.
So I actually, in our team chat, I predicted these 3 exact maps to be picked for LN.
There's no way. Alright, respin operator. We cannot have this. Alright, so we have Clover, which is all LN, and we have Picture the Perfect, which is all N. I cannot say LN tonight for some reason. Unfortunately, no Alpha Centauri, no Field Kairos Inuchi, no Challenger, but I don't know. See him in 2025, I guess, guys.
Yeah. We remove all the ones we picked this edition, and then we go for the remaining ones.
That is currently the plan. I would like to run like that. Basically, 1K World Cup 2024 was a test run, and I think it's been pretty successful so far. I definitely got some tweaks I want to do for another edition. Now this chart is impossible to read because stacked LNs just break on mania skins for some reason. Yeah. Anyway, don't worry about it.
Also,
if you've never seen this map, yeah, poggers.
You can't really act this. Like, your best bet is to just combo through this.
Yeah, I'm surprised I made this OD 6.5. I think it was originally 7 and it got nerfed. To be honest, it probably should have been nerfed to 6. But, you know what, it's fine. It's the hardest LN map. It's the only 5-star LN map. And currently it's the only 5-star map in this pool, so... You know, 1K World Cup being multiple players on a team instead of solo, I actually don't mind the pools being overall slightly easier than Joke. So this is cool with me. I don't know why I'm talking about the pools being easier. This is literally as hard as it gets.
I mean, there were like 3 people capable of
Oh, here's the doublet section.
This pool well in Joke 3, so... And now there's like a couple more than that. I'd have to play this, but yeah, that doublet section is so evil.
Yeah, well, like you said, there's only 6 people maximum that are gonna have to play this. That's not true. If a team bans it, it might only be 4 people. Oh, long stream here? Oh, I lied. It wasn't that long.
But the burst does end offhand.
That is true, that is an offhand burst.
1/6 into 1/8 moment.
This has like so many Grace LN into longer LN, like the doublets, it's very mean.
I think the long 1/6 is here.
Yeah, okay, I lied about the long burst. It's here.
But like, that's only like 230 around there, which, like, the player isn't honestly, like, remaining. They can hit that.
The hardest part about it is actually that the LN is like 112 release, and then halfway through the stream it actually turns into an unsnapped 116 release. But don't tell anyone about that. Or maybe it goes from... Yeah, that sounds alright. I think it's 112 to 116. Something stupid.
I'm pretty sure it's like not humanly hackable.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Speaking of not humanly hackable, this one's OD8. But thankfully it is only 4.2 stars, so it's chill. If you find this map hard, it is entirely my fault and I do not apologize.
This is a very technical LN map. It's got a lot of these 1/8 bursts that are like 5 splits that are very hefty. And then also just into some LN holds that are of noticeable length.
I like how this map is really hard, but there's like a lot of empty space in it, so it's like very deceptively difficult, because it's like, oh yeah, I just don't tap anything, and it's like, no, did you release at the time? Because you probably didn't.
Yeah, with OD8, that is just accentuated even more.
And so I'm really loving these 1/8 bursts.
Yeah, also just a bunch of offhand doublets as well, again. That go into LNs.
Oh my god, this map is 2 minutes long. It already feels like we've done the full 2 minutes. We're only halfway.
And only half the song is
and that's only half the song, yeah, it's a cut version.
Without the intro as well, because the whistles just aren't on time. Alright, final chorus. Just a little more of the same.
Wow, it feels like only 6 months ago I was doing a showcase and we were talking about this chart.
And then a nice little outro. Very simple releases.
And now from a map that looks easy to a map that does not look easy. Picture this perfect. Awesome.
Doesn't look easy. Also isn't easy. It's just hard.
This is such a mistake. Why did I make this?
This is good. I don't know why you don't like it.
I'm glad you think it's good. I'm terrified.
This is literally a top 3 LN map.
That's because no, it's not. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it is.
It's worse than Clover, it's worse than Faster, and it's worse than Higher Resunochi.
I was just thinking about hard maps.
It's worse than Tensen Menrutai.
10 men.
Yeah, 10 men. I just got used to calling it 10 men. I forgot the order of the words.
Whatever, it's up there.
Top 10, I'll agree. And then the silly happens. It's also OD7.5. Like, we weren't messing around with these polyrhythms.
Bro thinks he's Ikaruga.
I don't even know how many notes that burst was. I feel like it's 8 for some reason.
You just gotta guess.
Yeah, you can't count because they're all the same color, so it's just a muddled mess.
You just gotta kind of feel the map. I do think the long burst, like if you have ulted everything up until that, it ends offhand.
No, see, look, no, it literally has like the rhythms in the background up on the top left. So just read that instead of like reading the map and you're golden.
It's like sheet music.
I'm pretty sure that part's only for the intro as well. I'm pretty sure that doesn't actually apply to that section.
The intro is the easiest.
Oh, that is for the intro, yeah. Okay, yeah, I know what I'm talking about, Ian. Let me say my joke in peace.
Oh, get it. Joke.
Yes, sir. That's me, the prankster. Speaking of pranks, this section's really hard. If you go too fast on this, you'll like catch an LN tail, and then you'll note lock, and you will like immediately die in real life.
Yeah, that is true. I can speak from experience.
Yeah, so a lot of
FTs to just this part.
Yeah, it's like if you look at the speed maps like Speed of Link and Rocky Bunya that we had this weekend, it's like you can see some players definitely start the patterns early so that they can make it through with full combo. That doesn't work with this because if you start too early, then yeah, you clip an LN tail and then you're a goner.
Yeah, on Rocky Bunya especially, you also saw a lot of people missing on the offhand LNs sometimes.
Alright, let's move on. The hybrid pool. Once again, pool size increase. So we have another hybrid now. We have 4 hybrids to match the rice. So that's crazy. Please tell me that's correct.
One.
For some reason, there's a little voice in my head telling me that that's wrong. It is literally correct. We got envy. No, we got the hardest one.
Starting with enemy.
This is like 5.4 stars. This is so hard. What the hell?
This is
Grace
so
T
hard,
in
but
chat.
so
No.
good.
What are you talking about? You have 992k. All right, that's hybrid one. It's the hardest one. Well, it can't get any worse. So
we got the 3 joke-free tech hybrids in a row.
Oh my god, Hibidarake!
Ocean,
Oh my god, joke
enemy.
one. Joke
Let's
one.
go. I was
hybrid.
hoping for this to get picked. I really like this map.
This is also like 400 BPM or something ridiculous. Don't worry about it, guys.
It does speed up at the end, but like it's not as dense as it could be at the end.
Yeah, it's not very dense. Actually, does that have normalized scroll? Because if it doesn't, I'm gonna have to fix that.
It does. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay, it does. Because I know Alpha Centauri doesn't. 4 veiled stars.
Oh, okay, 4 veiled stars.
Okay, Billy Moto
it was
Classic.
teetering between 2 easy maps there.
This is the map that Blarag and his opponent in grand finals were separated by like one regular 300 or 2 regular 300, something like that. Like they straight up almost V2 tied on that. All right, and hybrid 4 because we have a 4th one now. Yippee! Intuition. Oh, spicy. Okay, loving me some Frums on the drums. Only it's not Frums and it's Silent Room. Where did he go? He's been real silent.
Didn't he retire or something?
He said he quit until 2024, which implies a comeback?
Oh. Nelv actually kinda underrated for joke too. Like, I don't remember anything bad about that map.
I remember lots bad about this map though. Look at that star rating, 5.35.
The only bad thing about this map is skill issue.
The only thing, I was gonna say, the only thing bad about this is me. Oh, Zuna cooking once again.
To be fair, this map is like best experienced on auto.
It's like the centipede of 1K. This is a simple visualization.
Right, so I guess I should go over what this map actually does, because there is quite a lot to talk about. It starts with 120 BPM with a little swing section that also incorporates 1-4 every now and then, with some 1-8-5 splits. And then it slowly starts to build up. And we are going to see a rather long 1-4, actually 1-8, like 240 BPM long string here to lead into the ultra tech section.
And then the funny bursts.
Yeah. Yeah. Lots of doublets, metal sounds just flying all over the place.
The doublets are all offhand. It's so mean. And then this section, which is literally impossible.
Yeah, so
like,
it's just
like
1/3 overall, like 150 BPM, and it's just a speed section.
What is it? It's not possible. Those doublets are so insanely mean.
Yeah, basically just 300 BPM speed at that point. And
speaking of like weirdness,
there's a final BPM section with just 1-6 bursts out the wazoo.
And then these like bursts get tighter. It's so mean.
One last one to finish it off. Only 2 minutes, that felt like 6.
Can we stop rolling the hardest map as like the first one in the bracket? Jesus. Oh my god. Alright. Anyway, that's hybrid 1. Let's move on to hybrid 2, which I'm very
Rice pool was easy.
I'm very excited to see hybrid 2. This is 4.8 stars for joke 1. That's actually really high. That actually might be second highest? No, third. It would be behind Chaos Time, probably. Yeah, I think it goes this Chaos Time. and then Terror Break. That sounds right. This is also like almost 4 minutes. So strap in. This is joke 1, so I imagine most people in chat probably haven't seen this, and they have no idea what's gonna happen.
I really like this song. I think the highest score from like Jacquards and Blurarg together was like 950k. The beginning is very calm. It is like 220 BPM until the main drop. It does have some like long streams, but I mean compared to the rest of the pool, that's nothing.
Yeah, totally ignore that 220 BPM in the bottom right corner. This is variable. It just speeds up and then it's all gas. There is no slowing down once the Hibidarka train kicks off.
Oh yeah, this section's kind of weird. It's like you have these bursts that progressively denser, just like mapped to the little almost like distorted drums in the background.
I was gonna say, this is like some like Bridgeport run type progression.
And then they go into LNs.
These LN releases are so dumb. This is truly one of the joke 1 moments of all time. And they're not charted to anything.
No, it's to the vocals. But like the long ones.
I don't know about that one. Guys, we're only like, we're more than halfway through the chart and we're only at 600 combo, so that's a change. Wow, 650 combo. This is like really easy. How's this 4.8 stars, guys? And so it begins. Oh yeah, we're only at 400k score and we have 1/3 of the map left, by the way. So
the streams.
Alright guys, here we go.
One 6 burst to just slap you in the face to start the section. So this continuously rises until 400 BPM, I believe.
the true improvisation coliseum.
But yeah, the bursts are quite tame, from what I remember. So you can just kinda like almost like improvise your way through this.
Oh, those doublets are so gross. I'd like to thank OD10 for existing. We went from 600 combo to 1690 combo in 1/3 of the chart. Oh, that is such a hype hybrid too, but Jesus, man.
It's so goofy.
Here's the easiest hybrid in the pool, probably. This is like an SS battle, even at OD10, to be honest. And this is sort of banger song. God, I love Billion Motor. He can actually do everything.
This is a quite polished map from what I remember. Like in Joke 1 standards.
Yeah, for Joke 1 standards, it's pretty good. For 1K World Cup standards, I still think it's fine. But yes, this is going to be a very tame map. It's like low mid 4-star. I like how we have this, and then you have End Me, which is 0.99 stars higher than this in the same pool.
Yeah.
Also, what a banger song. Dude, God, I love Billy Moto so much. He's just the GOAT. My commentary has literally devolved into Billy worship.
I just noticed that there's an eye. There's
My
an eye
guy.
in the top left corner.
Next, you're gonna tell me that there's like a battle axe as well.
No, I know that. I just thought it was like a portal, but I didn't see the eye.
He watching. That's the eye that opens up in the sky at the ending of Elite Beat Agents.
I'm pretty sure they also have like something like that in one of the Guitar Hero games. Something about rhythm games and ending with a big eye in the sky.
Alright, some streams. I love how all of the bursts are just charted to LN instead of actually being burst.
What is this?
Never mind, we lied, we got one.
I like how even when they're mapped, they're still LNs.
Yeah, that one's definitely easier than I think everything we saw in Hybrid last week. But the song is good, and so it'll be a very high pack battle. This one is, you can talk about this one.
Could also be pretty hype. This took a long time to map. It was the last mapped map of Joke 2. And it's Nelv. 2.5 minutes. You know this song. And it is very technical. Very streamy, so like a Bridgeport run part 2, I guess. Has the same kind of like streamy intro into tech section. Some offhand 1-8. And here we go.
I actually didn't realize that the star rating for this was kind of high, 4.7.
It's dense. Very tricky patterns.
Do you remember how much harder it gets in the second chorus?
I do remember like a 14 note 1/6 stream.
Oh nice, it's 14 notes.
It's like twice as long as the usual.
Oh, it's probably 13 then. Okay, that makes more sense in my head.
Yeah. It might just be right here. There it is.
Oh, yippee!
Very nice.
And we still got a quarter of the map to go.
I do think the last like tech section is also pretty dense. I mean, these doubles are already like, pretty messed up. Oh yeah.
That one that's like, it looks like it's 1-3 into 1-6, but it's like 3-8 or something. It's like very uncomfortable to act.
Yeah. I hit 3-8s. They never teach you how to hit those.
Yeah, back in 1Key school, they never taught me how to hit 3-8s.
I only took the 1/3, 1/6, 1/4 classes.
The classic Taiko no Tatsujin. Anyway, that's the hybrid pool. That's cool. Let's look at the speed pool. Still, still only 2 of these, but they're all hard. So,
where's Chaos Time?
Chaos Time is not a speed map. It's a rice map. Thumbs up.
That is literally false.
it's a rice map. Oh my god! Speaking of rice maps,
no, it's
the 1-1-1-1 combo.
Though.
The map that Brazil can FC on demand.
Yeah, if only it was still here.
As a wise man once said, "Punai, punai." Alright, number 2. Let's go. What's it gonna be? I kind of want it to be Heisei no Karia, but I guess it's not. It's gonna be... Oh, it's gonna be Mitra. Okay. This is so hard. Goodbye, Hug and Kill. Goodbye, Heisei Saika no Karia. Alright, so we've got 2 bangers. You bang your head against the table. Speed 1. Yeah, 1-1-1-1 combo. Never gonna forget it. Never gonna forget Brazil's FC in Showcase. Actual goat.
This is 271 BPM. This is the slower of the 2 Joke 3 Grand Finals speed maps.
This is also the map that Grave T ended Joke 3 on.
With a V1 double S.
With a V1 double S as well. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, isn't Speed 2 also 270 BPM? It's like the same BPM, but that's a different beast, which you'll see when we get to.
Yeah, Mitra is 270.
It's yeah, the same BPM, but definitely not the same map. They're nothing close at all. Mitra doesn't have a swing section. Mitra's also like twice as long.
Yeah, this is a very technical speed map, all things considered, as it is the slower one of the round. So it's like very stamina heavy and got some weird tech stuff, which means 1-6 and doublets. Like right there.
Which kunai are you? Real questions.
I gotta be
the sleeper, the commander.
Yeah, I'm the EP one.
Yeah, no, that's me right now. It's 11:42 PM.
The densest part.
Is this slower than last week? What was last week? Rocky Bunya was like 277, so yes. And Speed of Link was 285, so also yes.
Well, 250 for most of it.
That's true. The background is fine, guys. Relax.
They all wanted the pixelated one.
Oh no.
Which I also prefer.
I don't remember it. I do remember this one though. This is no. If you don't ban this, one team will pick it on you and you will perish. This is Mitra by Flesh God Apocalypse. It's also 3 3/4 minutes long, and it's OD 7.5, and it's hard. This is also like, this has like stream sections, like long stream sections. Like unfathomably long stream sections, and it also has like a speed LN section which is unplayable. So good luck with that.
The streams used to be longer before the incident.
Remember, this map used to be like 5.5 stars, and then we removed 3 notes. You've heard about the 3-note incident of the Dark from Joke 3? This is the map with the 3-note incident from Joke 2. The map so far is actually kind of tame. So far. I mean, it's lower star rating than Punai. It can't be harder, surely. I think it might be. Also, I love that snap. It's like 5.8 or something.
The main hard part of the map is going to be the 1/3 streams and then also the 1/4 streams shortly after that.
Not the LN? You don't reckon the LN part's hard?
The LN part's not that hard. I don't know why people keep missing on it.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe it's because of the short
I
runs.
think it's hard. Anyway, here it is. I guess, I don't know why people miss on it either, I guess. It doesn't look that bad. I guess that long LN stream
that
is
stream
kind of
I can understand missing on, but like this part, come on. Like that's just 89's momentum but harder.
Alright, here it comes. Comes the Jaws music.
1/3 with 1/4 in it.
God, that stream is so funny.
Also some very juicy streams.
Oh, here we go.
And the long stream. And that gap didn't used to be there. And neither was that.
Neither was that. They're the 3 notes. Well, there would be if they weren't removed.
And that's basically the whole map. There's not much left after that.
I think it's basically a reprise of like the intro section.
Yeah.
Now, I know Sparxe doesn't really like this song, but this is hype. I think he's talking nonsense.
I don't like it.
It's so intense, especially for grand finals. I can just imagine the nerves right now. Joke 4 is not happening this year, guys. Stop saying it. There is no Joke 4 this year. I'm not even...
Where are we gonna get the maps from?
I'm not even saying it as a bit. There's literally no Joke 4 this year. Anyway, speaking of maps, we have SV, and we have 2 SV, and these are all hard. We got Aurora, Endorphin, Libidinum, Joke 1, 2, and 3, not in the order that I said them. Let's roll! Rollin'. What's it gonna be? Aurora?
Waiter,
Endorphin?
more Aurora, please.
Well, Waiter has delivered. How to Play LN is gonna deliver you the Joke 2 Grand Finals SV. Aurora.
Yippee!
Yippee! And we have 2 left. We have Joke 1 and Joke 3, Libidinum by Patu and Endorphin collab Jaye and Urk for which one is it going to be? Operator, spin that wheel. Oh, hang on, might be Endorphin. Joke 1.
Endorphin, this is impossible.
We are a no paterages enjoyers gang. Get that Frenchman out of here. We're sending this one to New Zealand. Oh boy.
Let's go.
Actually, it's funny because I think there are like 2 U1 Overground songs in all of Joke, and they both got rolled in this tournament. It was Endorphin and Dopamine, which is very funny. Anyway, this is a memo map, so good luck.
Yeah, and good luck practicing as well. Like, because you will crash.
Look at this.
Can be edited.
No way y'all only had 1 SV for this round in the other tournaments. Yes, we did.
We had no budget.
We had no budget. We had 1 SV per round for every
even if
round.
we did have a budget, I don't think there were just any other SV mappers on the planet.
They would just ban it. Like... so I try to explain what's happening, but this map literally crashes if you like scroll in the editor with it.
Yeah, you have to like manually remove the SVs in the notepad.
Hey, but Crew K got a V1 double S on this. And it's on YouTube, so... Why did that guy never sign up for Joke tournaments? What happened? We were all like so excited for Crew K to join, and then he like never did. I
mean, did anyone even ever ask him?
I know Ham was slipping in that guy's YouTube comments. He's probably on the Twitter as well.
We don't need to make Japan even more overpowered.
Yeah, go look it up. I'm pretty sure he still has the YouTube video uploaded from like 2 to 3 years ago, and it's just called Rhythm Gaming with like spaced out. Yeah, anyway, that was Aurora. I hope you guys enjoyed it over us not talking about it. It is, yeah, I don't know. This is a crazy map. This outro is very tame though, nothing happens. So like, if you're winning at this point, you should win. Should.
Unless you miss.
It's also only 505 combos, so if you miss in the middle, you're never hitting that combo cap again. So you're going to give your opponents massive advantage if they can FC this consistently.
Time for Endorphin, which arguably is harder to get a higher score on than Aurora, just because of the OD10.
Hey, drop the base. I still can't believe that during Joke 1, both competitors FC'd this in match. That was so crazy.
Yeah. But honestly, compared to the SV maps we have now, this doesn't seem that impossible anymore. Like, this just looks like an average Patu map.
3 stars in my grand finals. Wow, must be easy. Oh yeah, it's also OD10. I completely forgot.
I mean, Aurora's less than 3 stars.
Yeah, true. How is it less than 3? It literally has like 1/6 bursts in it.
Yeah, and 1/8 as well. But I guess not that many.
Let the base.
Yeah, let the base.
Let the base do what?
Do that. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah, you have to just memorize all of these rhythms, basically.
I'm actually really excited to these S maps. These SV maps.
Full 1/8 release ending, by the way. Very cool.
That was a very nice slow jam at the end. Alright, I don't know about you, but I'm very excited about this. Every pool is not complete without a tiebreaker. We've got Terrabreak, Ikaruga, Iconos, Sparxe. Is there any specific tiebreaker that you particularly want to see?
Well, I have a lot of sentimental attachment to Terrabreak, but I think the most fitting one would probably be Ikaruga.
Alright, well, we're gonna spin the wheel. We're gonna see which one we're gonna get for your Grand Finals 1K World Cup 2024 tiebreaker. And this wheel is taking a really long time to spin, guys. I'm thinking there might be a new challenger. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was brand new masterpiece from Category. This is Ignite, another one key custom to join the joke family. How was that for a showcase? Absolutely insane. It's lower star rating than Ikaruga, but I don't know about that one. And I'm definitely hoping that the 3 teams remaining have a blast with that one. Sparxe, do you have any words?
I did not expect that, to say the least.
Yeah, everyone thought, Lamau, spin a wheel. I'm not going to do any special, but couldn't help myself. Anyway, thank you once again to Katagiri. Thanks again to Bull Flex Master for the background art for this, and thank you to Kaya2 for all of the graphics and the reveal trailer. And by graphics, I mean like all the 1K World Cup graphics. Thank you very much. And that's it. That is going to be your 16 maps, your grand finals pool for the 1K World Cup 2024. We have a true slobber knocker of a weekend coming up. We've got Australia A and the United Kingdom, and then the winner versus Japan. And that's it. And then that's going to wrap up the 1K World Cup. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm sure you guys are too. Steelers in chat. Have you any closing remarks?
Well, just good luck, I guess. Have fun with the new song, and until next week.
Until next week. Thank you, everyone, and remember, your car is wrecked.